What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Emotional, and guess what?
I'm back, and I'm better than ever. Got a neck.
And we are back at it for another reaction video. This is April 23rd, 2025 off UPCHURCH channel. So we about to go ahead and dive straight into it, see what Cuz said. So like, comment, subscribe. Now, baby, let's vibe. Hit the button, baby.
What up, skids? We out there. I'm in a band now, dude. And we're badass. Period. And it's crazy because, like, this all happened by, like, accident. Like, or authentic. They were hired for the tour, to be the players for the tour. And I was like, wait a minute, time out. They're not regular musicians. These are mythical, mystical creatures.
Crazy.
And I want to hang out with them and make music. Throughout the tour, we got to know each other and hang out with each other. And we clicked. And I was like, yo, can y'all help me with Creeker 3? And that turned into all of us forming the band, the Dixielanders. And dude, this is the most excited I've been about music since the beginning of my career. For a couple reasons. First reason, I've never been in a band. Another reason is they're all outside the box thinkers. They ain't scared to try new shit. They ain't worried about what no one thinks. They have really huge hearts, and their creative ability in the studio is, bro, it's perfect. I mean, that's the only word I can think of. It's perfect. And most importantly, they're all really positive people. And they're adventurous. And between all four of us, we're all very different people. But we all have the same goal and the same passion. Passion, music, the goal is to keep it independent, to keep it free-flowing. That's what we're all in it for. And now we're all in the same room, in the same band, creating songs for the world to hear. Also, here's another thing. Don't get it twisted, bro. This is not, in the past, I know, like when I've done stuff with other rappers and stuff, you know, people be like, oh, well, Church, you're carrying them. I will agree with you on that. I did a lot of carrying in hip hop. Well, this is a different situation. There ain't no carrying these people. These people are out here fucking doing favors, if anything.
Man, I want to make sure I get this name right again, because I've bigged her up so many times. I bigged her up during the album, and then I bigged her up again. I can't remember when it was. It was in the last video. Which one was that? What was her name? God, what's her name? Molly Rose, sis. Tough. I'm glad you brought them in, bro, because, bro, like I said, like in the album review, I'm like, I started really feeling it, like, really as the album progressed. But I was like, when she came on, I'm like, oh yeah, she's tough. She's tough. She's definitely tough.
You know, like, these motherfuckers don't need no one. They need their self. That's it. They were surviving in music by themselves long before we formed this band. In this situation, there is no UPCHURCH carrying nobody. UPCHURCH is just a part of a band that is also their band. Like, it's all of ours. We're all 25%. We all put our 25% in, and it becomes 100. And my personal opinion about bands, and somebody might disagree with this, just because you're the lead singer doesn't mean you're the leader. I think
that's not crazy.
All bandmates are the leaders, and you all sit down and figure it out and create together. There is no dictating or nothing like that. I feel like if there was someone who deemed themselves like the leader, I feel like it would make way shittier music. So just don't put a title on it and just get in there and just fucking do your thing like you're in a garage. I think that's actually what's wrong with most music. It's not done authentically no more. It's like forced, like processed meat. While me and the
one thing also is, like, when it comes to like he said, similar to what he said, it's like when it comes to like bands or groups or what have you, it usually falls apart because of egos getting involved. Like, the industry starts to kind of like, well, I don't know if it's industry or what, but like, it's people start to kind of get, it's like one person might get a little bit more shine than everybody else. Like, I've seen it in content creator groups too, where it's like, it'll be one creator that's like, oh, this person's getting a lot more looks than everybody else in the group. And it's like folks start either getting big-headed or trying to control everything and so on and so forth. And it starts being about the business and not about the content, or in this situation, the music. And it's like, bro, like, we are helping each other. Relax. We are together. Relax. Like, Yeah. I just hope I hope they continue to rock out though, because I hate when groups have to separate because folks is getting their egos boosted or what have you.
So just don't put a title on it and just get in there and just fucking do your thing like you're in a garage. I think that's actually what's wrong with most music. It's not done authentically no more. It's like forced, like processed meat. While me and the Dixielanders out here doing shit like it's the fucking late 70s, early 80s, bro. And that's what everyone should be doing. Dude, I can't tell you how many times in music I've heard, music is business. Who the fuck told you that? That's a lie. Music is an expression of...
Music didn't always have business attached to it though. So that sounds like somebody in the office said that. That don't sound like an actual like musician said that. Like, cause I'm like, what? Like music was long before business was even a thing. Like folks wasn't always monetizing music. Like I know, like I said, it's still things as far as music goes that I don't fully understand, but like folks was like, I know for a fact folks was back in caves and ancient times singing and playing music in the streets and it wasn't like a big label behind it, and it wasn't like, oh, I got to make all this money. It wasn't always like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just folks being weird, and it stopped being about the music and started being about the bread because folks started seeing how much bread they could make from it.
Who the fuck told you that? That's a lie. Music is an expression of emotion with sound. Somebody who only cares about money made it business.
See?
But no, music is not business. But that's the problem. I think everyone thinks music is business. Even a lot of bands and a lot of musicians and rappers, and they all look at it as business too. That's what the song Stars for Tomorrow is about on Quaker 3. Save some stars for tomorrow. Like, stop making so many fucking fabricated superstars. And there's a reason why I'm saying that. It ain't because it's like, oh, he's salty or this, that, and the other. No. There's a lot of shit people don't fucking think about. Like, back in the day, you became a superstar because you got noticed as a fucking superstar. Like, somebody looked at you and was like, bro, that's a superstar. And it was because you had talent and drive and passion for what you were doing. Well, here's the thing. When you don't have a passion and a drive to do this, let's say you're a manufactured artist who they're just propping up and you don't really know nothing. You think music is business and you want to be in the business. Well, you're in it. And all these fucking people start to hate on you and tell you all this fucking horrible shit about yourself. Making up fucking rumors about you. You're on the fucking news and all this other shit, right? So what's going to distract you from all these people running their fucking mouth and doing all this shit? Because you have to have strive and passion in music to not give a fuck about what anyone's saying. Why do you think all these motherfuckers be out here having mental fucking breakdowns and overdosing on drugs and shooting themselves? Because they can't deal with what everyone's saying. But if you were fucking about the music all the fucking time, well then you wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, look at me. I don't give a fuck. And dude, I've been on the news a lot. People say a fuck ton of shit about me.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was so like, this sound like something that happened to church. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't matter. You know why? Because I have this guitar. And I have 3 other people to care about and make music with. And it's not business when we're together. See how that works? Your brain's got to be distracted from the bad shit. But it has to be in a good way. The less stress, the better. And I mean, why do you think I've said no to every record deal I've been offered? I don't want that stress. I'd rather just keep doing music freely and not think of it as a fucking business. Also, know this, y'all. Next time, it won't be UPCHURCH and the Dixielanders. It'll be just the Dixielanders. The reason it says UPCHURCH and the Dixielanders now is because, for one, it was the Creeker Project, and 2, I wanted everyone to like kind of be aware of, hey, we're starting this band. Next time it'll be just the Dixielanders. And also, if you don't mind, go subscribe to the Dixielanders page, because that's where all the music is going to be going, and music videos and all that. We also have an Instagram together. It's at the Dixielanders. That's got most of our tour antics and Ghost Ranch antics on there. Behind the scenes stuff in the studio, all the good shit. Also, to everyone who listens to my music, I want to let you know that I'm probably going to be focusing on rock music for a while, rock and country.
You know what? I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by that at all, because you got all this stuff, like you got all these different pages with the Dixielanders and stuff like that. So it doesn't shock me at all. I'm not surprised at all.
There's some shit that needs to be done over there in country. And I just really want to pay attention to the rock music, because my Creaker 1 and 2 album, it's been like 6-7 years since those. It's definitely the least kind of music I have in my catalog, but that's like my go-to music in my day-to-day life. So I'm really excited about doing it, because I want to see what I can do with it. We've already seen what I can do with rap and country, really. I'm ready to see what kind of stuff I can get into with rock music, bro. Especially with 3 bad motherfuckers with me. Game over, fucking. Especially them 3. I bet you by the end of next year, we have at least 4 rock albums out. Not even including Creaker 3. Bro, we got points to prove around here. With that being said, any rock bands, now I know y'all probably just like, fuck the Dixielanders. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, if anybody wants to get in a room with us to just hang out and make music, come on, bro. We want to work with people. We want to fucking make magic with other bands. And we can do it. Let's make this shit rowdy and weird again. Nah, but for real though.
Why? Why this part, brother? Why this part? Wait.
And we can do it. Let's make this shit rowdy and weird again.
Those of y'all that watch regular show, he gives me vibes when he did this. It makes me think about like a regular show villain. Let's make it rowdy and weird in there again. Like, bro, crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited for bro. Like, I'm glad that you're doing something that you really want to do, and like continuing to stay independent and rocking out. You know what I'm saying? And like, one of the things he mentioned about like, if I remember it right, about like signing a record deal and stuff like that. I think a lot of folks more so, especially because he's at a point now where he really don't have to. Like, he's his own, he could really be his own, well, he is his own label. So it's like you're established and have a loyal fan base to the point where you can really do whatever. Like Creek Squad is literally deep to the point where Cuz could come out here playing a ukulele upside down, hanging out of a plane, and folks is gonna pay to see it. Or folks is gonna pull up and show love. Like, you're at that point. You're at that point, bro. So it's like, but I'm glad that he's actually like doing the rock thing and like really locking in on the country thing and stuff like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I like when bro sang. You know what I'm saying? I like when he do the country singing and stuff like that. I want to see where this goes though. That's my thing. I want to see where this goes. Cause like, I was wondering how this like tour situation was gonna go, because I think I seen something. I saw something where it was UPCHURCH and Hozier was talking about going on tour. So I wonder how that tour is gonna shape out, or if that's still going on. But anyway, I'm finna get out of here though. Peace, baby. Leia.